Hello everybody, Don't Blink here again with another Battlefield Bad Company 2 gameplay commentary for you guys, and today I'm playing Squad Deathmatch on Nelson Bay as an assault, and I'm using the 870 Combat, MP443, C4, 12 gauge slugs, and Magnum ammo. And the reason why this video is in 720p as opposed to the 1080p that my recent videos have been in is because I recorded this prior to my recent CPU upgrade, so that's the reason for that. And you guys probably recognize this video because it is very similar to the first 870 combat video I posted to this channel. And there's a good reason for that. That reason is, oh wait, watch this snipe. Ridiculous. The slugs are ridiculous. But yeah, it looks similar to that video because I recorded this video on the exact same night as that one. And I'll put a link to that video in the description to this one. But I also wanted to let you guys know, oh wait, nice C4 kill right here. Bam! I also wanted to let you guys know that Pixel Enemy has posted another video of mine to their channel in which I review all three of the pump action shotguns in this game. So the 870 Combat, the Spaz 12, and the Neosted 2000. So if you're interested in learning more about the pump action shotguns in Battlefield Bad Company 2, definitely go check out that video. I'll put a link on the screen and in the description as well. And it has good gameplay. I go 18-2 on Panama Canal and Conquest mode. And I basically defend the A flag the entire match by myself. So I think you guys will enjoy it. It took me 30 or 40 tries to get the commentary just right, just because it is kind of difficult to explain the complex way that the shotguns calculate their damage and all that. So I really would appreciate it if you could go check it out, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment if you would, for all the hard work. But other than that, I'm just kind of hanging out here. I keep spawning here by the portables and back over in that huge building with the sniper tower on top of it. And those are pretty good spots on this map. The portables aren't fantastic, but they do provide some good cover. They're kind of lower than the rest of the areas around it. And as a result, you do have some good cover, but you do have the lower ground, which is kind of a trade-off. The other building that I keep spawning in, the one I'm about to enter into, right there, yeah. That's a good building just because you're shielded from the tank. As far as I'm aware, there's no way for the tank to get back there, which is good. But it's also such a huge building, and it has 3 levels, that you can get vantage points on just about any point on the map from there. So that's nice. And you have tons of cover, and I'm pretty sure that building can't be destroyed, so you don't have to worry about Destruction 2.0. So I do really like that building. But other than that, I have a couple questions for you guys and a couple announcements or answers to questions you guys have had for me recently. And my question for you guys is, would you be interested in watching a Let's Play of the Battlefield Bad Company 2 single-player campaign? I started doing one a couple days ago, but then I scrapped it just because I started it recording in 720p and then I got my new CPU. So I want to do it all in 1080p now that I'm able to. So would you guys be interested in me doing that? I don't want to go and do it all over again if you guys aren't even going to enjoy watching it. So let me know about that in the comments below. But I also wanted to answer some of your questions, in that I have been getting a lot of questions asking me if I'm going to be playing the Medal of Honor PC Open Beta, which is beginning October 4th. And my answer is yes. I'm going to be playing that. I'm going to be posting videos on that. So don't worry about that. You don't need to ask me that anymore. And as for the retail release of Medal of Honor, yes, I will be getting that as well. So don't worry on that front either. I'm definitely getting that game. I've already paid for it and all that. And then the final question I get every once in a while. It's a little bit less often than the other 2 questions I just answered. But that question is, am I going to be getting Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam? And my answer to that is yes, definitely. So hopefully that answers some of your pressing questions. If you have any more questions for me, you can leave them in the comments, as always. I always appreciate comments and questions and constructive criticism, all that. So as long as you ask nicely or, you know, leave constructive criticism as opposed to just trolling me, I will most likely respond in a kind way. So don't be afraid of ever asking me a question. And my final question for you guys is, if you had to choose one game to play for the rest of your life, what game would that be? It can be single player, multiplayer, it can be on any console, any platform, PC, whatever. What game, if you had to choose one, what game would you play for the rest of your life? My answer would have to be Metal Gear Solid 3. And I think it was called Substance. Was that the Game of the Year edition? I don't remember exactly. But the one that came out that had the third-person camera and all of the other updates and stuff. I would probably play that until the end of my days. That's my favorite game of all time. It has a great story, very interesting characters, great sense of humor. It's a huge game with tons of collectibles and a lot of replay value with all of the stuff you can unlock. And I just absolutely adore that game. So let me know your answer to that question in the comments below. But other than that, the match is over. I went 27-9 for a KDR of 3.0. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. And make sure to check out that Pixel Enemy video as well. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Bye.